educational satellite television programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on real estate expenses. So far, in this unit, we have studied applications of cost and profit analysis for merchandising, businesses, as well as for consumers. Today, we will begin the first of two lessons on expenses related to real estate. In the first lesson, we will look at the initial expenses of buying a home. And in the second lesson, we will examine the ongoing expenses of home ownership. I think this will be a very useful lesson, students, and I am eager to begin. Let us get started. Owning a home is everyone's dream. It is usually the most expensive item that someone will purchase in his or her lifetime. Before you make such a purchase, students, you must give careful consideration to the kind of home in which you would like to live. You might choose to live in the city, where you can be close to your job and close to other opportunities. Or you might choose to live in a rural area where you can farm the land or keep a garden. As you will learn in this lesson, there are many expenses associated with owning a home, so you must be careful to choose a home that you can afford. Because a house is so expensive, the only way that most people are able to afford a home is by taking out a mortgage. Students, do you know what a mortgage is? Please take a moment to write a definition.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. I am sure that most of you are familiar with the word mortgage. A mortgage is a long-term loan that is borrowed, often from a bank, to buy real estate. It is expected that the borrower will pay a certain percentage of the purchase price immediately. This amount is called the down payment and is usually around 20% of the purchase price. The remaining money still to be paid is known as the mortgage or balance due. A mortgage is paid back to the lender in periodic payments. These are typically monthly payments. This is called an installment plan. With an installment plan, an item can be bought by paying a certain amount of money at the time of purchase and then paying the remaining later. Students, this seems like a good idea, does it not? There is a reason for sellers to like this arrangement too. This is because there is an installment charge. An installment charge is the interest that is paid on the unpaid balance. We will learn more about this in the next lesson. Let us look at an example, students. Suppose that Amira would like to purchase an apartment from Lion Real Estate. The purchase price is 630,000 birr. She must make a down payment of 20%. How much money must Amira pay immediately? And what will be the amount of her mortgage?
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello, students. 20% of 630,000 bir is 126,000 bir. This is the amount that Amira must pay immediately. The remaining amount of her mortgage is therefore 504,000 bir. Were these your answers? Well done. As you can see, the down payment is one of the major initial expenses in buying a home. There are also some additional costs, such as the home inspection fee, the title insurance, the appraisal fee, and the loan origination fee. These expenses are called closing costs. After the down payment, the largest initial expense is the loan origination fee. Because most states have laws limiting the amount of interest that can be charged to a home buyer, lending agencies charge the borrower a loan origination fee. This fee is usually expressed by the term points. For example, 6 points would be equivalent to 6% of the mortgage. Students, let us look at one example together. In order to purchase a house in his village, Bakala has decided to borrow 200,000 bir at a rate of 10%. The lender is charging him a loan origination fee of 8 points. This means that Bakala must pay 8% of 200,000 bir just to obtain the loan. In addition, Bakala must pay back not only the 200,000 bir loan, but also interest at 10% accumulated over the specified time period. Students, using this information, please fill in the missing information in this table. The down payment Bakala is required to pay is 15%. Go ahead, students.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. How did you do? The amount of Baqqala's down payment is 35,294 birr. This means that Baqqala must borrow 200,000 birr. His loan origination fee is 8% of this amount, which is 16,000 birr. His total closing costs are 22,800 birr. This means that the total amount of Baqqala's mortgage loan is 222,800 birr. Even though he had saved over 35,000 birr, Baqqala still has to borrow a great deal of money. He also has to pay an interest rate of 10% on the amount that he has borrowed. In our next lesson, we will discuss how to calculate the total interest paid over the life of a mortgage loan. You might be surprised to learn how much it is. Today, we have learned about the initial expenses of purchasing a home, such as the down payment, the closing costs, and the loan origination fee. We have also discussed mortgages. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.